Hi everybody, Peter Rampion Clark again. So now I want to show you the first 5 symbols, central symbols, that will appear in totems 1 through 5. I think they deserve an explanation ahead of time, and then we'll get to totem 1. So let's take a look at these. This is the one for totem 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can see there's a kind of a stylistic evolution. For one thing, what happens to the yin and yang? It gets oval, and then it seems to occupy a space like 2 pyramids base to base. But let's focus on this central one because that's really important. It lays out a way of thinking that about the yin and yang, where you see this line that has to be drawn in represents the third impulse besides yin and yang, a reconciling impulse. It's sort of like almost like an axis, a means of directionality for whatever pair of opposites, and there's multitudes, is being managed. Really, if you think of a fulcrum or like a post for a teeter-totter, it looks singular, but it's doing this and doing this. It's doing 2 things. So that means it kind of has a dual quality of energy. So, when you see a yin-yang now, you can be reminded that hidden in plain sight as just the simple boundary between yin and yang is this third impulse of reconciling. Now, you can equate the yin with a restraining kind of holding back kind of energy, like the trough of a wave. And you can think of yang as the crest of the wave. You've got to have both. You also have the direction of the wave that's worked out by the relationship between the crest and the trough of the wave. And that's the job of the reconciling energy. So as far as these, you can think of these dots, by the way, as this is restraint. This yin is for restraining energy, but allows some expansion, some boosting, some initiating. That is the quality of yang. The yang also allows for restraint. So they allow each other. And sort of, you can almost say that's the way the world works, except we need a little more detail. So that's the main thing I wanted to show about this. My intent here, design-wise, was just simply to show an increasing sense of space within this. I mean, this line here gives it a little suggestion of space, and then shifting it to even more to occupy this flat space, seemingly within the 2 pyramids base to base. It's heading in that direction. It's a little bit ambiguous because you still have these gray areas here, but those are eliminated here, and the coiled energy symbolism added. So you get an idea of these of the energy that manifests from the vertical dimension, the stillness, the seed void, and becomes manifest in the horizontal dimension, the world of vibration, the world of existence. So I think that gives you an overview. And so when we begin to see the sequence of totems 1 through 5, these will be a lot smaller. But they will occupy the central position. And so I hope this was just a little kind of interlude before we get to totem 1. And then we start rolling with the metaphors and that bloom into, metaphorically speaking, the mantras. Thanks very much. See you for totem 1.